Immortality. We all think we want it, right? It sounds like the ultimate power-up, a dream of endless life. But what happens in the world of anime when that dream turns into a straight-up, inescapable nightmare? No, I mean, really think about it. What if, no matter what happened, you get hit by a bus, fall into a volcano, whatever, you just kept on going? Sounds pretty sweet, doesn't it? Yeah, well, not so much for the characters we're going to talk about today. For them, eternal life isn't some amazing gift. It's the absolute worst punishment you can imagine, trapping them in fates that are so much worse than just dying. Okay, let's get into it. So, first up, we have the cycle of pain. This is where the nightmare really begins, with the most basic fear there is, endless physical agony. Just imagine your body can heal from literally anything, but your brain has to feel and remember every single second of it, forever. And this is the twisted little secret of this kind of immortality. For characters like the Ajin or Ban from Seven Deadly Sins, the power is the curse. They are two sides of the exact same coin. The ability to regenerate from anything is perfectly matched by the ability to suffer from everything. And this is where it gets just stomach-turning. The world of Ajin is so cold about it. These immortal people aren't seen as human. Nope, they're resources. They're lab rats that never, ever expire. So they get shot, dissected, and killed over and over again just for research. And their immortality doesn't make them numb to it. It just means there is no end to the pain. Ever. And then you've got Ben. He willingly went into purgatory, a place literally designed to dissolve anything that enters it. But because of the crazy time dilation, he was stuck in that living hell for over 1,000 years. For centuries, all he did was die, over and over and over again. So you see, his immortality didn't save him from death. It just forced him to experience it on an infinite loop. Okay, so endless physical pain is awful. What could possibly be worse? Well, how about being fully conscious, totally aware, but completely and utterly helpless? Forever. Now the body isn't the cage, your own mind is the prison. So let me introduce you to Hidan from Naruto. This guy's entire power is based on the fact that he can't die. He stabs himself, and his opponent feels it. He's cocky, he's loud, and he genuinely believes he's untouchable. But then he runs into Shikamaru Nara. And Shikamaru realizes, you don't need to kill a guy like Hidan. You just need to give him something worse. He lays this absolutely brilliant trap, designed not to end Hidan's life, but to just end everything else. He used Hidan's own arrogance to lead him right into it. And this is the result. Even after he's been blown to bits, Hidan's head is still there, screaming threats from a hole in the ground. I mean, that one line just says it all. His mind is still raging, full of hate and life, but his body? It's just rubble. And here is the final, absolutely chilling twist. Hidan was never killed. He was entombed. And see, while he can't die from his injuries, the story makes it clear he can starve to death. So somewhere, right now, buried deep in a forest, his conscious mind is trapped in his severed pieces, spending years, agonizingly, slowly, starving. But there's one fate that goes beyond pain, beyond being helpless. It's a pure existential horror. What happens when an immortal being can't die, can't move, and eventually can't even think anymore? All right, for this, we gotta talk about Cars from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. This being spent 100,000 years clawing his way to perfection. He wiped out his entire race, created vampires, and finally became the ultimate life form, a perfect being that could not be killed. Period. But he was beaten. Not killed, that was impossible, just beaten. A volcano launched him so hard he flew right out of Earth's atmosphere. And there, in the absolute zero of space, his body froze solid. But he's still alive. He's still conscious inside that frozen shell, unable to move a muscle. And this is the real horror. Drifting through the endless, silent void for millennia, maybe for eternity. Cars, the perfect being, simply stopped thinking. His consciousness, the only thing he had left, just went out. Like a light. So after going through all these horrifying, endless punishments, you kind of have to step back and ask, what's the point of all this? Why are we so drawn to these stories? What is it about watching these characters get trapped in these awful loops of pain or nothingness that's so compelling to us? You know, maybe it's because these stories kind of hold up a mirror.
They show us that a life without an ending is a life without stakes, without urgency. And when you get right down to it, without any real meaning. The final chapter is what makes all the other pages matter.
So I guess I'll just leave you with this question. After seeing what eternity can really look like, what's the true curse? Is it that our lives have to end, or is it the horror of being told your life never can?